Civilian Soldier 762 here. Today I'm going to go over some these are my SHTF rifle choices. I've got a Polish underfolder here that I built from a parts kit on a Nodex Bud receiver. And then this is the infamous Warsaw 1063. So, these rifles get a bad rep. When you get them, they're not the prettiest thing in the world, but they are what they are. They're an AK variant. They work just fine. I've never had a single issue with this one. If you're someone who likes to mess around with guns, then they're perfect. A few things I did: I polished the hammer, reprofiled it a little bit, smoothed the action out. Changed the crappy stock furniture. That's a K-var stock, which are really nice, but I screwed up and got the Warsaw length, and I needed the NATO length one. So right now it's got a Tapco 6-position stock, which feels really good. But if I keep a 6-position stock on there, I think I'll go with the Voltar receiver extension and like a Magpul MOE stock. This is a handguard I got from K-var also. I kind of went cheap. I got that from their bargain bin. I paid, I think, $20 for it or something, because it has a little tiny scratch on it. I don't even know if you can see it, but right there. But I got killer deal. You figure I got that, and I got that handguard for $11 when a regular K-var stock set is $106 for the handguard. That and the little thin normal AK pistol grip. I've got the Hoe grip on it, which I love. It makes it just feel like a whole different gun in your hand when you're shooting it. Tech sights. These things are awesome. I would suggest these for any AK owner. It's got a dual aperture flip up sight. It about doubles the length of your sight radius. Normally it's from here to here. Now you got all that, which really improves your accuracy. These are Circle 10 mags from K-var, which are great mags. That's all I would use from now on, probably. I mean, the regular standard, military issue Bulgarian or whatever steel mags are good too, but these are top quality mags, the Circle 10s. Another thing, these, like I said, these guns, the Wassers aren't pretty when you get them. They're pretty ugly. I actually painted this one with just high temperature engine enamel in flat, and then I went over it and just slightly dusted it with a semi-gloss, and I think it turned out great. It's held up really well. I'm not easy on it. I throw it around and stuff, and it's, figure $10 paint job. And if it scratches, I'll just touch it up again, and it's held up fine. Same thing on this one. This Nodex receiver comes blued, but some of the parts were black, painted like I don't know if it's a Mali resin or something, but it was a virgin Polish parts kit, and it was amazing. I got it from akbuilder.com. I mean, it was really, really immaculate parts, really nice. And one thing I like about the Polish or the Yugos is the underfolding stock goes in line with the receiver, so you get a really good cheek weld. That's some people's complaints with the underfolders, is when you shoot them, you don't get a good cheek weld when you're trying to get a sight picture. And with this stock, it's perfect. I have no problems at all. It's really solid. It's got a good lockup. I painted this one also just with the Krylon, $10 paint job, and it held up great too. I'm gonna stain and refinish the handguards, but they look good the way they came. One thing I really like is the Bakelite grip. I didn't like the traditional grips at first, because the one that came on the Wasser was just so pencil thin, but I think that might have been a Century one or something that they make in-house, because this is it's got a really fat profile and it feels great in my hand. It's got about the same thickness as the Hogue, so I kept it on there and I think it looks good. But this is just a Polish underfolder I took from a parts kit and did a screw build with. I still have to finish. There's a couple things I need to do to it still, but it's a great gun. But these are my two shit hits the fan rifle choices.